Hello, Washington Commanders fan. Today we're going to talk about a very important topic that's stirring things up behind the scenes of our team, the predictions for Week 5 against the Cleveland Browns. If you're one of those who gets anxious before a crucial game, brace yourself because this match could define our season. But relax. Let's calmly discuss everything that's going on. So, get comfortable, because what I'm about to tell you will get you even more excited about our team. Now, I know that you, like me, want to see the Commanders shine at home. And man, this game against the Browns has everything to be a turning point. So far, we're seeing a confident team playing aggressively, with Coach Cliff Kingsbury orchestrating smart plays. Last week's victory against the Arizona Cardinals, 42-12, was a masterclass in how to close out a game with authority. And look, it's not just about winning, it's about dominating from start to finish. You don't want to leave this conversation before knowing how this game could shape the rest of our season. Think about it. 3 consecutive wins with an increasing point difference. First, it was by 3 against the Giants, then we won by 5, and last Sunday, we blew the lid off with a 28-point difference. This isn't luck, folks. It's hard work, confidence, and a team that's evolving. And the coolest thing about this is that, looking at the game against the Browns, we realize there's a lot more interesting stuff coming our way. Some key players are returning and possibly we'll have strategy adjustments that will make the offense even more dynamic. But hold on, there's still a lot to unfold and you'll want to know every detail. Speaking of adjustments, one of the points everyone's keeping an eye on is the passing game. In Week 5, the expectation is that the aerial attack will shine more than the ground game. And there's a reason for this. Our running back Brian Robinson Jr. didn't practice on Wednesday due to a knee injury. And if you watched the last game, you know how important he was, rushing 21 times for 101 yards and even scoring a touchdown. So, it's understandable that he might be feeling the wear and tear. If he's not available, who's going to carry the ball in Sunday's game? And can we count on Austin Eckler, who's still recovering from a concussion? Stick with me because there's more interesting stuff for us to discuss. If you think the offense will depend only on runs, forget it. Our rookie quarterback Daniels has shown incredible evolution, not just in reading plays, but in the confidence to distribute the ball to receivers. Even if the running game is limited, Daniels' arm is more than capable of sustaining the offense. He has a completion rate of 86.7% and an average of over 200 yards per game since Week 2. And the best part? He knows how to use his legs when necessary. In the last game, he ran 8 times for 47 yards, which means that even if things get tight, he doesn't hesitate to seek space with his own legs. This is maturity on the field, and it's going to be a key factor on Sunday. Now, if there's one thing that can make a difference in this game, it's the Commanders' defense. And here, folks, I have excellent news. Clelin Ferrell is back. This guy can change the defensive rhythm of the team. Before the injury, he had already accumulated 4 tackles and 2 sacks, showing he's hungry for the ball. Last season, when he was still with the 49ers, Ferrell totaled 15 solo tackles and assisted in 13 others. Now, at home with the crowd in his favor, the expectation is that he'll come at the Browns' offensive line with everything he's got. And honestly, with his aggressive style, it'll be hard not to see a dominant performance from the defense. Can you feel the energy of this return? Moreover, we can't ignore that our secondary will also need to shine. Cornerback Emmanuel Forbes Jr. is still on everyone's radar, but hasn't lived up to expectations. In the last game, he only managed 2 assisted tackles, which frankly isn't enough for a player of his importance. He trained normally this week, but is still on the injury report. Regardless, Coach Joe Witt Jr. has made it clear that if you're on the field, you have to do your part. Sunday's game is an opportunity for Forbes to show he can be more than just a rotation piece. So, fan, will he step up? Or will we have surprises in the secondary? This is one of the big question marks for the game against the Browns. Now think about it. If everything goes as planned, the combination of a strong aerial attack and a solid defense will be our ticket to another victory. But that doesn't mean the game will be easy. The Cleveland Browns also have their weapons, and we can't underestimate them. What we know is that the team is focused, and the aggressive posture shown in recent weeks may continue to be the differentiator. But now, with Ferrell back and Daniels more comfortable in the pocket, expectations are sky high. But will we see the Commanders maintain this overwhelming momentum? Or will the Browns surprise us and complicate our journey? At the end of the day, my friend fan, this is the kind of game that defines the season. A convincing victory on Sunday could be the push that was missing for the team to consolidate its campaign. Do you think the Commanders' defense is ready to dominate once again? Will Daniels maintain his streak of impressive games? Now I have another piece of news that will make any fan jump out of their seat. If you're looking for something to get excited about, I'll tell you right now. Stay until the end of this video, because today's story is one of those that makes us believe that our team's future is in good hands. And if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and subscribe, leave a like, and hit the bell icon, because with news like this, you won't want to miss anything. So, let's get straight to the point. Our rookie, Jaden Daniels, is making waves, and it's not by chance. The guy is playing as if he already had years of experience in the NFL, and I guarantee you, he's surprising even the most skeptical. We're always a bit wary when a rookie takes on the quarterback position, but, my friend, Daniels is breaking all paradigms. With the highest pass completion percentage in the league and only 6 incomplete passes in the last 2 games against teams like the Bengals and the Cardinals, he's playing like a true veteran. And the best part, this is just the beginning. You might be wondering, but isn't he feeling the pressure of being an NFL rookie? Well, even his own teammates were impressed by the calmness and leadership he shows on the field. You know what's most interesting? Despite everyone saying he looks like a veteran, Daniels himself makes it clear that, in his eyes, he's still a rookie. "You can say what you want, but I still see myself as a rookie," Daniels said in a recent interview. This humility only strengthens the image we have of him. A player who is focused on improving with each game, without getting carried away by the praise. The confidence that Coach Dan Quinn has in Jayden Daniels is also something that catches attention. Quinn, who has a solid track record of developing great talents, says that Daniels' consistency, both as a player and as a leader, is what impresses him the most. And it's not for nothing. You can see the difference when the coach talks about how Daniels leads the team. He's the type of leader who remains constant, whether it's Monday or game day Sunday. For those who have followed the NFL closely, you know that this is one of the hardest characteristics to find in a quarterback. And the praise doesn't stop there. Austin Ekeler, our running back, also doesn't hold back when talking about the rookie. Ekeler commented that Daniels has small leadership gestures that are typical of veterans. Just imagine, during a tiring trip, while the team was exhausted, Daniels was the guy who said, "Hey, let's stop to drink some water." It's these details that show how mature he is, even in such a short time in the league. Who would have thought that a rookie would have this kind of sensitivity to motivate and take care of his teammates, huh? And speaking of Ekeler, he's coming back from a concussion suffered in Week 3, but it looks like he'll be available for the next game. Just thinking about this combination on the field, with Ekeler ready to contribute and Jaden Daniels maintaining his overwhelming performance, you can already feel that the team is heading for something big this season. I know that, as a fan, we always have that expectation. But with what we're seeing, I ask you, have we finally found our dream quarterback? You know, what gets me most excited is that we're witnessing the beginning of something special. Daniels is just getting started, and if he's already doing all this as a rookie, imagine what might come next. This is the kind of thing that makes any Commanders fan dream big. And if you're there, following from the beginning, you can consider yourself privileged. We're witnessing the birth of a new era for the team. Now let me ask you, have you stopped to think about where this team can go with Jaden Daniels at the helm? We're talking about a guy who already has the highest pass completion percentage in the league. If he keeps up this pace, we might be looking at a future MVP candidate, who knows? But of course, talent alone isn't enough. The team chemistry needs to be on point, and that seems to be happening. Daniels is gaining the trust of everyone, from the coaches to the most experienced players, and that's a clear sign that something big is forming. His evolution is visible every week. It's not just the accuracy in his passes or the calmness under pressure that impresses. It's the way he connects with the team, as if he had been part of this group for years. And let's face it, not every rookie can do that. When Dan Quinn talks about Daniels' consistency, he's not exaggerating. We're not seeing a player who only shines in one game or another. We're seeing someone who week after week maintains the same level of commitment and performance. And that, my friends, is what sets great quarterbacks apart. Now, let me take a quick pause to remind you, if you're enjoying this content, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and share it with friends who are also Commanders fans. I promise to always bring the latest news, the best analysis, and, of course, lots of passion for our team. And don't forget to leave that like, because it really helps strengthen the channel and the fan community. Back to Daniels. It's impossible not to get excited about what's coming. In just a quarter of the season, he's already showing that he's not here to play around. With a performance like this, we can only expect even bigger things for the upcoming games. The next challenge will be crucial for him, and I'm curious to see how he'll do. But if it depends on what we've seen so far, I'm sure he'll continue to surprise us. And now, the question that won't go away. Are we witnessing the birth of a legend in the Commanders? Or is there still a long way to go for him to establish himself? I want to know what you think. Leave your comment down below and tell me, how far do you think Jaden Daniels can take our team? And more, do you believe he can be the next great NFL quarterback? Let's debate, because this story is still going to give us a lot to talk about. So that's it. Thank you for staying with me until the end. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any content. The season still has a lot ahead, and with Jaden Daniels in command, I can only say one thing. Prepare your hearts, because the next chapters promise a lot.